Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we will be talking about a very interesting topic, how to improve English speaking skills. When you ask a language student what their goals are, almost everyone says, "Ma'am, I want to improve my speaking." When learning a foreign language, you will always find yourself talking with all kinds of native speakers, your teachers, the waiters in restaurant, taxi drivers, and your landlords, your family members even. So it's vital that you feel comfortable. Just like improving your writing, listening, or any other skills, there are actually techniques that you can use to improve your spoken English in a targeted way. So here I'll be discussing with you some of my favorites. To begin with, I should say, talk to yourself. Saying your thoughts out loud or narrating your actions. I am drinking coffee and now I'm going to open my book. Whatever actions you are doing throughout a day, just narrate it within yourself. Thoughts out loud. This can be a very effective way to practice spoken English. By talking to yourself, you can become more fluent in translating your thoughts into spoken words. Practicing alone is also a low-pressure way to practice, since no one will hear your mistakes. The next important technique is, of course, read aloud. Reading out loud is a great way to practice speaking when there are no conversation partners available. Reading aloud gives you a chance to focus on pronunciation and pacing without worrying about coming up with words. Make sure to practice with material that you can understand. Some students find videos online that have transcripts. Many TED Talks, for example, include word-for-word transcripts for the talk. By reading aloud from a transcript, you can check your pronunciation by listening to how the speaker says something. So reading aloud is very important because in that way, you always get to learn about some important pronunciations. The next important technique is, of course, practice with music and movies. Listen to music in English and sing along. Music is one of the best tools for learning intonation, pronunciation. Listening to and singing songs might also help you remember vocabulary and phrases. Of course, if the song is easy to understand. And also, it will help you to learn and pronounce English rhythms in a more natural way. By unconsciously imitating the singer, we generally do this kind of thing, that we unconsciously imitate the singer unknowingly what the singer is saying actually, what are the words, what are the phrases that are being used in the song. And by imitating the singer unconsciously, you will actually learn to pronounce phrases the way the native speakers do. One good song for students is Tom Diners by Suzanne Vega, because it uses simple language to describe everyday scenes and actions. So I will advise all the students out there to listen to this song. Movies are much better choice for learning English. You will learn vocabulary, idioms, slangs also, pronunciation, and listening by watching movies. The next point I'm going to talk about is also very important. That is to surround yourself with the English language. And how to do so? It's a way to improve your English speaking skills and to immerse yourself in English as much as possible. Watch movies or TV shows or TV serials in English. Of course with subtitles if you need them. And watch the same program over and over. Most people find that they understand more each time. Listening helps you become familiar with the rhythms and intonations of English. Once the sounds are familiar, try imitating them. Another most effective way to enhance your speaking power is, of course, recording your conversation practice. Recording is a great way to get the maximum benefit from a conversation with a native speaker. When you listen again, you can evaluate your own pronunciation and notice the areas where you need to improve. You can also review the content of the conversation, take notes on new vocabularies or misunderstandings even, and prepare questions for the next meeting. The next important point is that make sure to listen as well as speak. When practicing with a native speaker, try to balance your listening and speaking. It's a good idea to prepare questions in advance so that the conversation will flow back and forth. If your conversation partner asks you any questions and you answer at length, you can always turn the question back to your partner by asking, "What do you think?" or "What about you?" And last but not the least, the most obvious thing is to find an English-speaking conversation partner, which is very important. First of all, it's important to find native speakers to practice with. Students who are living around many English speakers may be able to find informal opportunities to chat with neighbors and local business people. Jogging in a club or a volunteer organization can be a great way to get to know people informally. If that isn't an option, consider hiring a private tutor, or you can listen to different kind of speech, different kind of online media are there where you can find different conversations going on. A lot of students find and meet with tutors online via different tools. Whatever the case may be, you have to find an English-speaking conversation partner for better practice. And always remember to have fun while practicing. Don't stress yourself out. Just follow the simple techniques and you will definitely master it within just a few days. So that's all for the video. Hope you all enjoyed the session. Shall meet you in the next video, which is coming very soon. Stay tuned. Goodbye.